going on, Jam fam? So today was update day. There's been a bunch of changes going on in Brawl Stars. So today, I just want to talk about all the news that I've seen about Brawl Stars on Twitter. So let's just jump right into it. Let's see what's changed in the game. All right, so obviously, like I said, the biggest news is that the new season is out. Because we're getting monthly seasons now, we're always going to get a new season as soon as the month starts, pretty much, like within the first week or whatever. This season is now Cyberbrawl. We already all know this from the Brawl Talk. Plus, it's been hyped up for a little while now. Basically, it's just like a hacker theme, plus like kind of like Matrix type stuff. Very cool. I really like it. I think it's a really cool concept. And we're getting a bunch of fire skins. We'll talk about all the skins in just a minute. So obviously, since it's a new season, there's going to be new Brawl Pass with new Brawl Pass skins. Hacker Brock is the skin for this season, so if you get the Brawl Pass, you'll eventually get that. Plus, we're getting a title, Is a Bot. I actually think this is a kind of funny title because, you know, like, it'll be your name and then Is a Bot. So, like, Jam is a bot. Something that's totally believable because I'm so bad at the game. How could anyone think a real person is playing my character? But it's not a bot. In fact, it is me. I'm just bad. All right, moving on. The new rank season's out. Glitch, Larry, and Lori is going to be the rank skin for this season. I think it's a great skin. I'm super excited. Actually, shout out to Sofix in my Discord server. They actually ended up getting this skin today, which is like day one. So congrats to them. That's super awesome. I'm hoping to get this very early on, but if not, there's been changes to the rank skins. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. But there's been changes to the rank skin, so everyone can get the skin eventually. And then, obviously, with the new season, they're going to be releasing the new brawler for everyone. It's no longer in early access. Draco's out. I actually unlocked him already. I still have him at 0 trophies. I have yet to play him at all, but I did max him out and buy all his stuff. I will push him eventually, and I'll let you guys know what I think about Draco after I'm done pushing him. But in the meantime, let me know what you're thinking about Draco down in the comments. And then the last little bit of information coming from Brawl Stars on this post. They actually replied to this post saying that they've re-enabled Ash. If you haven't been paying attention, there was a glitch with Ash where basically if you queued up a duels match with Ash, it would just cause the game to crash. You would get free trophies and whoever you're playing against would lose trophies. They had to like totally disable him for I think like 2 weeks. And they finally just re-enabled him. I kind of figured when they announced this last week, he was going to be done for the rest of the season. It's sad that it took so long to fix, but he's back now, so that's pretty cool. If you're an Ash main, congrats, you finally got your brawler back. All right, just to go over them one more time, CLB tweeted out this graphic right here with all the skins on it. I just want to go over all the skins again. Like I said, Glitch, Larry, and Lori, they are the rank skin. They're really cool. I'm excited to get this skin. It looks so cool. Look at Lori. He looks dope. I wish Lori was actually Larry's skin and they were vice versa because I think this part of the skin looks so much better than this part. But all in all, I think it's a great skin. Fangard is probably the one I'm most excited about, but unfortunately, it's just a mythic skin, and Fang already has a bunch of really good skins. I'll probably end up doing a review of this skin at some point. But, yeah, this is just the one I'm the most hyped for. Then there's Virus Charlie. This is going to be Charlie's first legendary skin. It looks okay. I'm not, like, super hyped for it. I'm not, like, a big fan of the fact that she turns into a spider herself. But it is kind of cool. I'm probably not going to end up getting the skin, if I'm totally honest. Maybe I will. Maybe it depends on, like, when it comes out and all that stuff. Next up, we got Bite B. And I think one thing to note about Bite B is that it's actually a super rare skin. If you haven't noticed, we haven't gotten a ton of super rare skins lately. Most of them have been either epic or mythic with a good handful of legendary skins as well. And we haven't seen a ton of super rare skins in a while. So I like this here. It is a nice budget skin. You know, you can either get it for 79 gems or 2,750 bling. Very, very budget friendly. I think everybody should probably be picking this skin up. Again, I'll probably do a review of this skin just because it's so cheap. It's basically free. I'll be highlighting everything about the skin. You guys know how I do my skin reviews, so keep an eye out for that eventually whenever that comes out. All right, so moving on to a bit of old news. Yesterday, it was announced that Mothra Eve was going to be available in the shop now. And this is a big change because Mothra Eve is obviously a rank skin, so it's weird that it's going to be in the shop, right? Well, they're actually making an announcement. They're changing the way rank skins are actually going to work. As always, they're still going to be available in rank star drop, so if you don't want to buy a skin, you can still just get it out of a rank star drop. You can wait patiently for it and hope RNG is on your side. But they're actually going to be changing it so that at the end of each rank season, the skin is actually going to be available in the catalog, and you can purchase it for bling right after the season is over. Mothra Eve right now is the only one that's actually getting affected by this. There's still that Loki skin and the Dynamite skin that need to get added in the catalog, and it says the previous rank skins will be added after this update. So after they do the summer update, then the Loki skin and the Dynasty Mike skin will be available in the catalog as well. So this is a huge change. This is actually something that I've been complaining about for a long time. I was never a fan of the way the rank star drop system actually works. Not because I don't like rank star drops, but sometimes the rewards really feel really bad, especially when you get like 50 bling and you don't get any skins moving all the way up the entire ladder. There are people who grinded all the way out to Masters every single season and did not get a rank skin, and I just think that's like a huge detriment to the game because it totally kills your entire initiative to actually want to push ranked because you're only doing it to try to get that skin, really. I mean, maybe for bragging rights a little bit, but like if your main goal is to actually get the skin and you're doing all this grinding and you're never getting it, how many seasons were you going to hold out to continue to grind to try to get these skins? My guess is most people were going to end up quitting because of that. So I think they recognize this and now they're reconciling that and they're fixing it. And I actually kind of like these changes that they're making because previously I was saying that after you hit a certain rank, you should be able to buy the skin immediately, but it kind of makes it so you do have to continue grinding out for the rest of the season and you can still get your skin, or you know, if you get unlucky, you'll be able to get it for bling after the season's over. And on top of that, if you don't want to play ranked at all, you don't have to engage with that system to get the skins now. So now you can just wait out the entire season and buy it at the end of the season. So I think that is also a plus for the more casual players. So overall, I think all these changes are a big W for the community. I'm happy to see these changes actually happen. So yeah, great W on Brawl Stars' part. Got to give kudos to this. But there is one more thing to note. They actually announced that Mothra Eve is only going to be available in the catalog until March 31st of 2025, which was like basically the start of this season, like a year from the start of this season, essentially. And that is because of the licensing agreement that they have between Godzilla's parent company and Brawl Stars. And this actually also applies to Mechagodzilla Nita as well. They're only going to be selling that in the catalog for the next year as well. So if you want either one of these skins, make sure you do that before 2025. Just keep that in mind in the back of your head if you're trying to spend your bling or whatever. I know Mechagodzilla Nita is only available for gems, so if you're saving gems, make sure, you know, you get over that threshold at some point and buy the skin. But Brawl Stars is not perfect, and they did drop the ball in some regards with this announcement, and that's specifically going to be with the Tick Ghidorah skin. Now, they announced yesterday on the last day of the season that the Tick Ghidorah skin was only ever going to be a Brawl Pass exclusive skin. Basically, the way this is going to work is that since Tick Ghidorah is a Brawl Pass exclusive skin, it needs to remain exclusive for up to 1 year, but because the way they're going to be, you know, removing the sale of these, it's not going to pass its grace period on that 1 year exclusivity. So it was only ever going to be a Brawl Pass exclusive skin, and they, like I said, they announced it on the last day of that Brawl Pass, so that's a bit unfortunate for everyone that didn't buy that pass. And PandaCast actually had a great critique of this entire situation because this should have been announced at least mid-season, if not earlier, because this is kind of a big deal, and PandaCast actually, you know, voiced his opinion on this, which I'm actually impressed about. Kudos to Panda here. Alright, so Panda says, I don't mind exclusives in Brawl Stars, but proper communication before the fact is important. The fact that we were told that the Tick skin is going to be exclusive just 1 day before the season expires, and it being tied to the Brawl Pass exclusively, means that people who rush to get the Brawl Pass do not get the full value of the Brawl Pass before they bought it. Now, if you're wondering what exactly that means, he actually points out down here, because if you buy the Brawl Pass early, then you get extra quests every day, you get extra tokens every day, and you get extra freebies. So you're missing out on a lot of rewards if you wait till the end of the Brawl Pass to buy it. I actually agree with this take because there's no way that they didn't realize this was going to be an issue like midway through the season. They definitely should have announced this much earlier than the last day of the season. That way people could have got a little more value out of their Brawl Pass instead of just buying it the day of and then having to grind out all those Brawl Pass quests and missing out on all those tokens, all that stuff that Panda said. Now, I will play devil's advocate here and say that most people who were going to buy the Brawl Pass anyway would have bought it at least within the first week of the season or so. Most people aren't going to buy it just because of these skins being exclusive, so there is that. I don't think that, like, the skin is, like, a major selling point on the pass. I think most people are going to buy it regardless of the skins or whatever. But like I said, it is a fair criticism, and Panda does have a good point here, so I'm not going to sit here and, you know, support Supercell on, you know, waiting till the last minute to make some kind of announcement like this. All right, and this is probably going to be a little bit of drama that I want to point out. So basically, Supercell store has been reworked, so now instead of them giving you extra gems from buying directly through them, they're actually going to give you, like, certain types of rewards. So if we blow this picture up right here, we're going to see, hold on, let me resize this. Sorry, I was not prepared for it to blow up so much. We're going to see that, like, after you earn a certain amount of points, you get coins, you get credits, you get star drops, blah, blah, blah. So, like I said, you used to get bonus gems when you bought directly from Supercell. Now, they're going to give you in-game rewards. So, all of this sounds really cool. Like I said, you're going to be getting free rewards just from buying things directly from Supercell. So, instead of going through, like, Apple Play or Google Play Store or whatever, you go right to Supercell store, you buy whatever you need, and they send everything right to your account. But I think there's a fair criticism here, and Flying Line points it out. Like he says here, instead of getting 10% extra gems, they're replacing those 10% gems with credits, token doublers, or XP doublers, whatever you call them nowadays, and power points. And these things can be straight up worthless depending on who's buying this stuff. Like I said, this is a fair criticism because those 10% extra gems are actually something of value to pretty much every player who's going to buy gems no matter what. Where these, 25 credits, these power points, depending on the type of player, they're not going to get any value from it. I'm not going to get anything from credits because I have all the brawlers unlocked. I'm not going to really care about getting extra token doublers because that's just more star drops, which end up just being kind of like mid rewards anyway. I'd rather just have the gems. And power points, nobody needs more power points. Those are just a straight up joke if we're straight up like honest about it. So like I want to try to understand the incentive here because like there are some decent rewards, right? Like there's a legendary star drop, you can get a cool skin or whatever out of that, or like there's a hypercharge all the way down here on the lower right, but it has been pointed out this costs $500. No hypercharge is worth $500. This is insane to put this all the way down here. In all honesty, this should be like reward 10. This should not be reward 25,000. That's crazy. And like Flying Line said, everything else is kind of worthless to maxed out players. Like 100 coins, that's really nothing. 25 credits, a random star drops, which is probably going to be nothing. And that's 500 points. Like that's like a lot of these rewards, you kind of just blow over. You don't even care about. You're just buying for your gems. You're not trying to move through this reward track. So while I do think the idea behind this is okay, I got to say this is probably an L overall for most people who are buying like big amounts of gems because your rewards just, the gems you're buying got nerfed and you're getting crap rewards as a replacement, which never feels good. So anyway, I think I yapped enough, so I think we're going to wrap it up here. Let me know what you thought about all this stuff down in the comments. Let me know if you're enjoying the new season. Let me know if you got Draco and if you're enjoying him or whatever. But that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.